Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, y'all. This is Budget with Blue, and I am a 25-year-old cash budgeter just trying to get a hold of my finances, y'all. Yesterday was officially my final class of the MBA program, Masters of Business Administration, with an emphasis in finance. And let me tell you, this morning I am so proud and joyous. I have been so emotional, y'all, for multiple reasons. But we're going to be cash stuffing a total of 10:30 on this beautiful Wednesday. And I'm going to grab the cash and chat with y'all while I get this money set up. So, I am an overachiever. I don't know if y'all could tell by now, but I am through and through, right? So, my friends have been trying to remind me that it is okay to celebrate these monumentous moments, because even though I already told myself it was gonna happen, so I didn't really see the point in celebrating it. And one of my friends pointed out, just because you achieved it doesn't mean it's not an astronomical feat. And I was like, okay, go off. You really had, you got me there. I'm not gonna lie, you really went ahead and got me there. So you would be proud to know that I actually have a dinner scheduled with one of my friends, and then a group of the rest of us are trying to figure out what we're gonna do. It's just weird sometimes to be celebrated for things, so I guess I gotta get over that, which is crazy because I love surprises, but I hate planning the thing, right? So all of the celebrations I've had for myself, I've had to plan, whether it was my graduation from undergrad when I got my BS, and then now my MBA. Like, it's always up to me to figure out the logistics. Granted, I'm good at that stuff, but that doesn't mean I like doing it for other people, not for myself. So that's neither here nor there. We got a couple of new faces in this place. Hello. I have a lot of energy, 98.562% of the time. Now, because you're new, I just have to give you a brief disclaimer. If my left hand just so happens to pop out of that screen, it is simply because I am looking at my Budget with Blue sheet on my iPad. I record right in front of my window, so the glare between the window, the iPad, the camera, it makes it a little difficult. So I just like to keep it off to the side to make sure you guys have a very clear view. Granted, sometimes the view is still not clear because my nails be in the way. However, that's not the case. That's not the point. The goal is to really get it there. Now, the system I'm about to show you is a system that works for me. A lot of cash budgeters you will see do not use their credit cards. Baby, that is not me. I am trying to change the relationship I have not only with money but also with debt, because there's also good debt out there in the world. But lately I've been hearing a lot of negativity about bad debt. In my defense, because I will be graduating with almost 70K of student loans, I know the benefit of having good debt, because this will give me an opportunity to 3x my income. So I will take that over and over again. Today we are going to start with our bills binder. I feel it is only right, as I mentioned, that I have a different system. I use my credit card. I use my credit card for multiple reasons. One, because of points. Two, because it's easier for me to track my transactions. And three, sometimes people will offer you discounts for cash, but I don't know, the points really, they really be holding on to me. But the more I start to understand credit cards, the more I understand that maybe points were never the goal to begin with, unless you have the proper credit card. So I've been doing a lot of looking into getting different credit cards as well. And I will talk to y'all as I do more research. I don't want to speak about that yet because I do not know enough about it, and I would hate to give anybody the wrong advice. So this week, credit card is getting a total of $360. I am paying myself back for my North Carolina trip and a couple of other splurges that I did for myself. So that is $360. We'll be putting into the credit card envelope to hopefully pay down a mucho chunk of that card. Now credit card is gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,000, 20, 40, 60, 75, 80, 1,080 going towards credit card. That is absolutely beautiful. I love to see it. Life insurance, nothing. Rent is also gonna get $100. If you were here last week, there was $400 in rent. I live at home. I pay $500 in rent. My mom needed rent early, so I gave her the $4 and let her know that because I technically have 1 week left because I pay rent at the end of the month, that that $100 will be coming to her on this paycheck that we are cash stuffing currently. Now, if you guys have been listening, I am a 25-year-old cash budgeter. You know what that means? That on my birthday, or 11:59, the minute before my birthday, I get completely booted from all insurance that my mother has carried for me prior to this date. Now, I have been looking into health insurance, and one thing I gotta say is, oh my goodness, why is this stuff so much expensive? So expensive. Health insurance is going to get her usual $115. So I have been saving up for health insurance just in case I was not able to land a career job that will cover health insurance prior to my birthday. I have been applying like a mad woman to all of these jobs though. So I'm really hoping that I can secure a job before my birthday. But if I don't, that is okay, because I do want to make sure I get what I'm worth. Yes, I have a master's degree and I am breaking into the field of finance. So initially, some people are saying I might have to take a pay cut, but then other people I've spoken to are saying I will not. I could honestly jump right in and get that pay increase. I'm honestly just trying to give it to the Lord, apply to the jobs, allow him to order my steps, and also trust that, you know, the faith without works is dead. So I am doing my work. I am applying to jobs, but I also am not letting it go unnoticed that regardless if I want the job, if the Lord says no, the answer will be no, no matter how much I beg, shout, or holler. Beg, plead, or holler, you know? So we're just gonna trust Proverbs 3, and trust in the Lord with all our heart, and lean not on that own understanding, because you know why? He will direct that path straight. That is one of my favorite scriptures, and that's one thing that I hold with me. Now, health insurance now is gonna have, oh, I think I'm rocking y'all. Sorry, hold on. My camera is on the charger, and I just realized that my leg is hitting the cord. So if you guys have been bobbling, I greatly apologize. Hold on, let me see. Please stay with me, rock with me. I'm gonna try to stabilize it when I edit. If you are bobbling, I do greatly apologize, but I think I did fix it. So it is rocking a little bit, girl. Hold on now. I gotta move you really quick so that I can try to stabilize y'all a little better. Okay, I think you should be done rocking. I apologize. I got so excited to get started and just communicate with y'all. Okay, so now health insurance has 1, 2, 3,000, 3,001, 2, 3, 4, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 94. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 2, 3. 1,443. Wait, what? $3,443 in health insurance. The goal for this was to be as close to 6K by my birthday as we can, because I was doing some research, and health insurance can be anywhere from like 2 to 3 all the way up to $500 a month, depending on which health insurance you're going with. And then my job has dental. I currently haven't had dental because I didn't need dental, but dental is going to be a part of the insurance I need as well. And it's crazy because I thought health included like optometry, it doesn't. What? Like, what? That's so crazy. But I guess it's the more that you do your research, the more that you know. So thank God I don't have glasses at this moment in my life. But it really caught me off guard because I was not expecting to have to also pay a different bill for optometry. But I guess that's welcome to adulthood. Okay. So let's get into our sinking funds binder. So what we got? Oh, hold on. Okay, girls' night, which I'm so excited for. We're about to have a whole bunch of these because I literally submit my final assignment. I submit my final assignment next Tuesday, but I submit my final quiz by Sunday. So I'm gonna have my assignment done. We just have the option to review it with my professor, and then after that, my girls want to take me like to lunch and stuff, and I keep telling them no, and they're not listening. So shout out to them because they know how I can get. Girls' night is gonna get $30. So 20, 30. So now girls' night has 20, 40, 60, 80, 92, 10, 25, 30, 5, 45, 2, 45. And then if you're worried, you're like, oh my gosh, she's not updating her trackers. I update them all at the end of the video. It's just a little easier for me. Okay, date night is also getting $40 this week. 20, 40 for date night this week. I think I'm gonna try to treat myself. We'll see how that goes. This transitionary period, you guys, is so difficult to navigate because I'm torn in between, like, okay, don't do too much, but then, like, what the heck, girl, you just got a master's degree. Do whatever you want. So I've really been trying to find like that line of balance. Do I believe there is one? Yes. But I think as I continue to navigate this season of my life, I will really find out what that looks like, because everything is really about to change in the name of Jesus. Wow. Date night now has, Date night now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 220 in date night now. Leisure is not getting anything. Vacation's not getting anything because all that money's being directed to paying myself back. Groceries is getting 40 smackaroonies. Oh, yeah. I made some honey barbecue chicken the other day. Gas. And then for those of y'all who don't know what that lingo means, it was so good. Okay, so now groceries is gonna get $40. So now groceries has 1, 52, 53, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 80. 480. And then I do have to go grocery shopping next week to get some more stuff for the meal prep. So we are $20 away. I like to have $500 when I go to Costco. Not that I will need it, but with Costco, it's so easy to just spend it. Like, you get everything and somehow I'm already at $280. But the good thing is with Costco, everything is in such bulk that I have the option to meal prep. So I can make like almost 12 different meals for the month. That doesn't sound like a lot, but it is. It's a lot of variety. And then sometimes I started to prep ingredients and not just meals, so that I could even alter those as I see fit and as I feel comfortable. So now we're gonna go into our holiday sinking funds. There's a whole lot happening in August. My friend is inviting me to her daughter's 4th birthday. My brother, grandpa, and cousin all have birthdays this month. Like, so much is happening. Christmas is getting 30. So, okay. Oops, I hit everything right there. Okay. So now, Christmas has 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 92, 20, no, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I be doing that. Christmas now has 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 92, 10, 15, 25, 30. Okay. Yeah, so 230 for Christmas. You know, one thing that I'm noticing that I want to do is slow down. I think it is habitual for the culture that we are a part of to make us want to move so quickly, and I don't think I want to be a part of that. I think I want to travel more, make more memories, and really go about this the right way. But before I do, I really want to pay my credit card off before I book another flight. So, birthdays is going to get 60 this week. 20, 40, 60. So now birthdays has 20, 40, 60, 81, 05. We're slowly getting there. My little brother's in like this stage, well, my youngest brother is in this stage where he just asked everybody for V-Bucks for his game. So there's that. And then my little cousin, he just got into baseball and he's been doing so good. Like, he's getting so good and he's like dialing in, and it's so cool to watch his progression. And then Black Friday is getting 25. Okay. Girl, sometimes I be thinking I'm doing stuff wrong. Order My Steps. This song was stuck in my head. It's called Order My Steps by Steve Rizzo. Okay, now Black Friday has 20, 40, 60, 81, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 1, 2, 3. 133, I believe. 20, 40, 60, 81, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, 133 in Black Friday. I don't know what I'm gonna use this for, or if I'm even gonna use this. I haven't decided yet, but it's just like more so there just in case. I honestly might end up using it on books, but that's Black Friday to me. I'm such a book nerd. Now, y'all, we're officially finishing one of these sections, and I want to tell anybody who's doing the 100 envelope savings challenge, this is a monster. An absolute monster. It requires discipline like no other, because you're putting the same amount of money into this slot, especially like this. Like if you're doing actual envelopes, okay, you'll see the progress quicker, but because all of these envelopes are within this one particular sleeve, sometimes I'm like, am I even making progress? In theory, yes, I know I am, but it's like, goodness me. Okay, so we'll go 50, 70, 80, because I be overstuffing. So, for section 8 of this 100 envelope savings challenge, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 56, 650, 670, 690, 710, 730, 750, 770, 780, 790, 800. Yep, 800 for this section, and that means this upcoming week we will start to fill in section 7 right here. And this is the farthest I've ever gotten here, because the last time I had to take all the money out to pay for school. So this is such a milestone for me. Like, I'm really excited. to go ahead and knock out that next section. Now, we are also going into our 5K savings challenge. Shout out to the Aesthetic Dollar. She really has some really great stuff. I would 100% recommend y'all check her out if y'all have no idea who that is. So for the month of July, that last week, we are putting that $50. So now, for the month of July, in the 10K, we have this is the 5K. We have 1, 2, 53, 20, 40, 5, 50. So 350. And that's for July. Now we're going into that 10K for the same exact month, also by the Aesthetic Dollar. So if you shop with the Aesthetic Dollar, you will get these trackers, right? You do not get the envelopes or the binders. I got both of those off of Amazon, but you will get the trackers. I think she might have, I don't even want to speak on that because I don't know. I was going to say she might have added an option to include a binder. Granted, she also sells binders. Now, for this last week of July in that 10K, we're doing that $100. But I didn't want to say that because I don't know if she has like a binder combo that comes with this. All I know is that when I bought my tracker, I only received the tracker. And I had to buy the envelopes and the binder on my own. So, for the 10K month of July, we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 50, 700 smackaroonies. And that, y'all, is going to complete this week's video. If you enjoyed, if you've been here, if you're new here, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm kidding, I have never said that. What I am gonna do, and what y'all should always be looking for when you come to the end of this video, is those words of motivation, right? That specific little tagline that I do at the end, where I always say the best time to start was yesterday, the second best time to start is today. Find a system that works for you and be consistent. Y'all, none of this works if you are not consistent. Discipline is not sexy, but discipline changes lives. I think I'm gonna put that on a shirt. Discipline is not sexy, but discipline changes lives. So whether you're saving $1, $2, $5, $20, $100, if you could do it every single week consistently, that's fine. I'm not gonna knock it. I'm not gonna tell you to stop. I'm not gonna tell you anything negative about it. Why? Because you are choosing to put your future self first, right? Right now is where we make those decisions that will determine the rest of our lives. And I don't know about y'all, but I am so proud of the decisions I am making right now. Even when everybody else is doing something completely different, I am choosing to go against the grain because that's the life I want for myself. So, you have to pick the life you want for you. I cannot do that for you. I can help you get there. I can help you establish a discipline to get there, but I cannot tell you what your, shout out to Ramit, rich life is, right? And if you haven't read his book, I Will Teach You to Be Rich, I 10 out of 10, 1,000%, 100% recommend you pick up that book. I have it, but I think it's on my bookshelf. Let me see. Oh yeah, it's on my bookshelf right now, so I can't show you. But this is the time. It doesn't matter how old you are. If you want your situation to change, you must choose to actively change your situation. And that is way easier said than done because we get comfortable, complacent, and so much else happens. However, God's got you. I'm here with you. Now it's the rest is in your hands, y'all. I love you. I cannot wait to see what you do in the future, y'all. I cannot wait. I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye.